Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. In this video we're going to review a pretty interesting mechanical keyboard, and affordable too. The Redragon K745 Pro. It's a full-size keyboard with triple connectivity, hot swap switches, gasket style mounting and a huge battery. It sounds pretty good on paper, but the question is it really worth it? Let's find out. The box includes the usual items: the keyboard, of course, a USB cable for wire use or tagging, a keycap puller and switch removal tool, always welcome if you want to change them later, and spare switches. The design is quite understated. This is a full-size keyboard, and for me at least this seems like the ideal size because I technically use the entire keyboard for editing or scripting from time to time. It's also quite heavy, around 2.3 pounds, so keep that in mind. It's not overly gamer oriented. If it doesn't have aggressive shapes or flashy details, you can choose between two color options, one with purple keys and the one you see now, which is black and white. On the back, it has feet to adjust the keyboard tilt from a medium angle to a much stepper incline, and on the top there's a hole for the 2.4 GHz dongle, a USB Type-C port for charging the keyboard or using it directly connected to the PC, and two switches to select the connection type, Windows or Mac, and between Bluetooth or dongle. This is great because we have 3 different connection options, perfect for using multiple devices. It includes Mint Mambo switches, which are Redragon's own. In this case, they are linear switches, meaning they don't have an audible click or a distant tactile point, but rather a completely smooth keystroke from beginning to end. Furthermore, the keyboard is hot swappable, meaning you can easily swap them without soldering, a great feature if you want to try other type of switches later. It also uses a gasket type assembly with several layers of internal foam to improve the type and feel and reduce noise. And to be honest, considering it's a keyboard you can find for around 50 bucks, I think we're doing pretty well so far. Now, how is the typing experience? Despite being an affordable keyboard, the typing feel is quite good thanks to the gasket type assembly and the internal foam. The sound is softer, less metallic and not very noisy. Actually, this was one of my biggest concerns when buying this keyboard, but it turned out to be quite the opposite. It's a pleasant sound, not at all loud or annoying. Honestly, the typing experience is better than you'd expect in this price range. One of its strengths is triple connectivity. You can use it wire, switch to 2.4 GHz for gaming, or connected via Bluetooth to a laptop or tablet without any issues. However, there is something to mention. The Redragon software, which allows you to change the RGB colors and perform other functions, only work correctly in wire or 2.4 GHz mode. You won't be able to configure that the same way in Bluetooth mode. The battery is 4000 mAh, which sounds huge in theory. In practice, it lasts quite well if you turn off the RGB lighting. For example, mine lasts me for weeks because I don't like to turn any of the backlighting. However, if you use the lighting at maximum all the time, the battery life will drop considerably, even to a few hours. Now, something that many people might not like is that the keycaps aren't shine through. This means that in complete darkness, the illuminated letters aren't clearly visible. Actually, they are not visible at all. It doesn't bother me much because I always use my computer with the lights on, but some people like to play with the lights off and this might affect them a bit. The keyboard has software for customizing the RGB and other features, which is quite basic. It doesn't allow for very deep customization, but remember, it's a $50 keyboard and I honestly don't think this is something that will affect its usability much. By the way, before continuing, remember that the video description has a link to the keyboard in case you want to check it out. And honestly, I think this Redragon can easily be considered a pretty good budget keyboard. The build quality is solid, the typing feel is quite pleasant, it has triple connectivity, it's hot swappable if you want to customize it later, and all of this for around $50, honestly it's very good. Is it perfect? No, the software is limited, the RGB lighting is adequate but not impressive, and it's not the most customizable keyboard on the market, but we also have to be fair. For the price, it's a great deal. Within its price range, it offers more than we usually see. It's not a revolutionary keyboard, but it's not just another run-of-the-mill keyboard either. It's a well-balanced, thoughtfully designed keyboard with a surprisingly good experience for both typing and gaming. And for $50, it's hard to find fault with it. And well, that's all for this video. I hope you found this video helpful. If you want me to review any other keyboard or any other product, leave a comment below. See you next time.